we're sitting here, and this huge gym is empty.
That's Dan Miles over there, a retired newspaper executive sitting all alone in an empty school gym that closes its doors every day, 4 o'clock. Every afternoon, every night, this gym, like so many others across the country, sits alone, just like Dan Miles is doing right now.
These gyms should be utilized. Just look at the waste here right now. This gym should be filled every Saturday. It should be filled on holidays instead of locking them up and turning the kids out on the streets.
That's where they are when
there's nothing to do.
On the streets.
Well, you can do what we're doing right here. That's
nothing.
Yeah.
It may seem funny to Sarah that she and her friends have nothing to do on this Saturday night.
Would you help me up the stairs?
Help you up the stairs?
Please?
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I can't negotiate these damn things.
But to Dan Miles, there is nothing amusing about teenagers having nothing to do because of what can happen.
There's no question. It saddens me. I think it saddens everybody who picks up the paper or turns on the TV news, and another life has been lost.
Dan Miles believes the best way to reduce youth crime, give kids something to do in those gyms.
These are beautiful, finest facilities in the world.
That sit empty night after night.
And the thing is so simple to do.
Not that simple when you're talking about small towns with no budgets.
This picture when we were married.
Small towns like Ording, Dan Miles' hometown.
And he was asking me what we could do to get it started.
Dan persuaded Ording's school superintendent to let him use the school gym free of charge. Then Dan went to the people to get volunteers.
And the thing to do is get a party together in your neighborhood.
To local merchants for donations.
When he goes into a business and talks to a businessman, do you think they're going to turn him down? No way.
She was right. How could anyone resist the charm?
Get yourself a favorite squeeze and bring him along.
Of this 85-year-old man on a mission. Helen Myrick couldn't resist.
Oh, he's an inspiration to me. I mean, he is my hero. I absolutely love him.
Dan persuaded Helen, who helps run an organization that supports programs to reduce youth violence, to give the seed money to get Dan's project going. So now, thanks to Dan Miles, at least once a month, the town of Ording opens its gym doors to everyone.
We'd like to welcome everybody here tonight
for a night of clean fun.
So that way they're not out like doing drugs and partying and getting in wrecks.
Just dancing, having fun.
He's like one in a million. He's like every school needs one.
I cheer for girls over there, Jim.
Make sure you watch us trying to do it.
Yeah, and just ask them nice how to dance. That's all you have to do. We don't know how many kids' lives we'll turn around.
For Dan Miles, all this is about saving lives.
That'd keep a lot of people away from like doing all those drugs and drinking and all that kinds of bad stuff.
And all this in memory of Dan and his wife Bessie's grandson Calvin.
He was swimming with the Palisades High School team. They were working him up for the Olympics. He had a scholarship to University of California, Davis, a swim scholarship.
17-year-old Calvin was at a party, and someone at that party gave him and his friends a ride home.
Kid came in and he said, "Oh, don't call your folks to come and get you." He said, "Dad gave me a car and for graduation." They were all graduating together that spring. And they said, "Okay, that's fine." About 4 blocks from the house, he cartwheeled it 3 times. Hit a curb, lost control, and all 4 of them died.
When you hear that story, you begin to understand why Dan Miles is on a mission to help teenagers stay safe.
It's a pretty cool band.
That was a great old song.
I love it. It's one of my favorites.
It's to pay tribute to his grandson Calvin, who died 12 years ago. Calvin, who had so much more to give to this world, but never got the chance.
I think 90% of these kids right here tonight will be back the next dance and the next dance and the next dance.
To look at this gym now, it's hard to imagine that not long ago it sat all alone, just like this 85-year-old man who had a dream and is now living it.
The idea is so simple.
In Ording, John Sharifi, KOMO 4 News.